Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 48 of Feed Frank Friday. Tonight, guns, we are heading to the East Coast. We're heading to the East Coast, Baltimore, Maryland, to take on DuClaw Brewing Company's Spiced Pumpkin Lager. Lager? I hardly know. Technically, this beverage will be the second pumpkin beer of the season. Earlier this month, I popped my pumpkin beer cherry on a Griffin Claw Screamin' Pumpkin Ale on tap. So I am looking forward to this. We are getting closer and closer to Halloween. DuClaw. Isn't that like a dog or a cat that the DuClaw? So DuClaw Brewing Company has been around since, I believe, the early 2000s. I've never actually had any of their beers yet. I know primarily they're on the East Coast, Midwest, South, 21 states, including DC. Outside of this, the only other beer that I've seen of theirs out on the shelves is the Sweet Baby Jesus. That is a chocolate porter, I believe. They have a beer that's called Regular Beer, and on the can it says just that. It says Regular Beer. And then it says a beer that tastes like a beer, I think. Put the can. With this, your pumpkin spiced lager, we're looking at 5.7% alcohol by volume. On the higher side for a lager. Let's go ahead and look at the can. I'm really digging these cans. Jack-o'-lager, scary good, all treat, no trick. ATM. This isn't pouring like a lager at all. This poured more like an ale. You can see it's got somewhat of a head on it there, and it's very dark. It's very cloudy. All right, I like it. Smells like pumpkin. Picking up on some nutmeg, some cinnamon, the spice aroma. Now, quick disclaimer, I have fallen off pumpkin beers as of late. I used to be able to drink lots of pumpkin beers. I can do maybe one and that's it. Cheers to this. It doesn't taste like a lager. This tastes more like an ale. The pumpkin is nice, not too sweet, not too overpowering. We get a little bit of bitterness, a little bit of hops on the back of the tongue. It kind of finishes like an ale too. I guess when I think lager, I don't necessarily think lighter, but almost more like refreshing than an ale. Like I'd slam a lager, but I'm not gonna slam an ale. I don't pick up so much on the spice. Maybe they could have pushed the spice a little bit more. My guess is it's tasting heavier because it's at 5.7%. When you increase the ABVs, that tends to have it sit a little heavier on the tongue. Here's the other thing about pumpkin beers. For some reason, my hands get all sticky. It's not like I dumped my hands in the lager, yet they're sticky, like both of them. So I don't know about any of you, but through the month of October, I do like to watch spooky movies. For me, I wouldn't consider it spooky, but favorite Halloween movie of all time, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. That thing typically plays from October 1st all the way up until slightly past December. I think the director has gone on record saying it is in fact a Halloween movie. Don't at me. So here's some fun facts about my favorite Halloween movie. First and foremost, Tim Burton didn't direct that movie, right? He was a producer. It was based on a poem he wrote when he was a Disney animator. Henry Selick actually is the director of that film. He went on to do, I think, Coraline. Another interesting thing is if you actually go back to previous prints, the movie was released by Touchstone Pictures, not Walt Disney, because they thought it was too dark. Since then, obviously, Disney has embraced it, but originally they put it out under their parent company. Movie itself took over 3 years to make. Danny Elfman composed all the music, but also sang all the songs as Jack Skellington. Side note, the songs were actually written before the script was even written. And the only reason that Jack's suit has pinstripes on it instead of being all black was that the director, Henry Selick, wanted to make sure that the characters stood out amidst all the already dark colored set. DuClaw Brewing Company, Pumpkin Spice 31 Jacko Lager, whatever it's called, down. Now, the question on everyone's mind, do I recommend the Nightmare Before Christmas IRA? Do I recommend this beverage? Here's how I always have to judge something. Will I go back into my fridge and will I drink this again? You tell me it's a lager, it tastes more like an ale. That's gonna have to be a no from me. I probably won't drink these. They'll stay in my fridge until someone else comes and drinks them. Is what it is. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. New episodes every Friday at 7 p.m. EST. F cubed out. Jacko Lager deuces.